This is really crazy. I keep trying to do vlogs. I've been trying for 2 weeks, but there's something wrong with the settings on my camera, and I got this computer 3 months ago and it doesn't have Windows Live Movie Maker, and you can't download it onto Windows 10, and I hate this thing. And so I can't edit videos. So I've done loads of small ones and tried to put them all together into one big one and can't do it. So I'm just going to have to do an update on everything in one go. So long story short, I got offered a job a week ago. A really good job in a nice place, but it's minimum wage and you got to pay 50 quid a week for the accommodation. So I said that's a rip-off. I don't want it. I gave my notice in at my other job though, and they said don't leave, and started offering me more shifts. So I thought, oh, I don't want to leave. I love Oban. I do. I love it here. But anyway, long story short, the other company really want me. So they keep phoning me all the time, and they've basically done some deals with me. And the bottom line is they've got to the point now where they've said, right, we're going to give you a house share with 2 people, and you will definitely get your own room with a locked door, and you'll get loads of privacy. So I said, right, okay. And they said, we're going to let you come and get used to us, and then we definitely want you to train to be the head housekeeper. But we're talking, what, 6 to 12 months, and then we want to train you. But in the meantime, I can train for anything I want alongside my job. So I said I want to train to do receptionist work, and they said that's fine. So they do an academy at the complex where I'm working, and you can have as much training as you like for free, which will enhance my CV. So I'm thinking long term, even though the wage is less and I have to pay 50 quid a week for accommodation, it's still living on a beautiful place in the mountains in Scotland. So I have to look at it from all kinds of views, and also, like I say, the progression is a good thing as well. Whereas the job I have now is a good wage, but you'll always just be the cleaner. Whereas there, I can train up to management, which I think is important, because at my age I need lots of skills. So if I can spend a couple of years progressing up to that point, then I can work anywhere in Scotland, in any hotel, in anywhere, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking just do it for the long term. The problem I have, I don't like people. I don't actually like people. So imagine what it's going to be like. It's going to be packed with people all the time, all year round. And I will be public facing as a day porter. So I can't hide from anyone. So I'm going to have to make myself be sociable, which is difficult for me because, like I say, I struggle with people. And it's because I don't like dramas and gossip and small talk. It really does bore me. But I've got to think long term. So I'm doing this. So the vlogs that I'd done previous was of the place. I took videos of it and stuff, but I can't edit it. So, but I can do them when I'm there. I'm just going to have to be discreet though, because and not reveal where it is if I'm living there and working there, because it's going to be, you know, a bit too exposing. So, but all I can say is that it's an hour-ish from Dunoon and about an hour and a half from Glasgow, which I'll never go to because I don't like it, but I can't drive through it. Although saying that, not last week, the week before, I went on a 5-day date and I had to go through Glasgow but over the motorway, and I did really well and I was really proud. It's the driving into the centre I can't cope with because there's too many roads, but if you keep on the motorway through it, it's not bad. So I can do it that way and then get a lift into Glasgow centre, but there's no way I'm driving in it again. So there you go. I'm going to go now because it's 8:20 and I've got to set off in 10 minutes for work. I'm supposed to be in tomorrow, but I'm going to say no, I'm not coming no more. Today's my last day. I need tomorrow to pack, get the room cleaned up and get my car done, and then setting off first thing on Monday morning. And please, please don't let this be a huge mistake, because you know what I'm like. I do things and then cry later. But I'm just praying that I've made the right decision, because I love Oban. I really do. And when I'm gone, it is not easy to just come back. You know, it's not easy to walk back into a job and accommodation, especially now because it's September. It's really pushing it, because this is pretty much nearly end of season now. So if I go to that new job and I've made a mistake, I have to live with it over winter. So it could be 6 months of crying every night. So I'm just hoping it isn't. So I'm going to go now. I'll see if this can go on while I'm at work, but I might have to put it on later. But thanks for watching.